My child, hear this now. God says to you, do not take these words lightly. For in the heavenly courts, the truth has been revealed. Someone close to you has just tested HIV positive. And the Spirit of the Lord says, it is not a stranger. It is connected to your bloodline, your circle, your very heart. Archangel Michael declares, you must not fear, but you must listen, because this revelation is not to destroy you, but to prepare you. The enemy thought he would use this to bring shame, fear, and hopelessness. But God says, I will turn even this diagnosis into a testimony of healing and power. Do not click away. Do not scroll past this moment, for in the next few breaths, heaven will show you why this news reached your ears today. Stay until the end, for there is a deeper truth, a hidden revelation about who this person is, and the miracle God is preparing for them through you. Beloved, type 444 in the comments right now if you believe angels are watching over you. Like this video to break the chain of fear. Subscribe so you never miss another warning or miracle message. And share this message to someone who may need it right now. God says, some of you have already felt in your spirit who this word is about. A sibling, a spouse, a child, a partner you trusted. The truth is heavy, but heaven will not leave you crushed. This is not the end of their story. Archangel Michael declares, the same God who healed lepers, the same Jesus who raised the dead, still has the final word. This virus does not erase their destiny. This diagnosis is not the end of their journey. God is saying, I will use you as a vessel of love, not condemnation. I will use your prayers as a covering. Listen carefully, my child. There is a reason this message found you today. You are the intercessor heaven has chosen, the one whose tears will be turned into oil of healing, the one whose faith will release protection over generations. God says, do not run from them. Do not cast them out. Hold them, pray for them, love them. For in your embrace, they will see me. In your faith, they will see a door of hope. And in your courage, they will see that life does not end with this test result. Now hear me. Before this video ends, I must tell you, heaven is exposing not just sickness, but the hidden hand of betrayal and silence. Later in this message, I will reveal how God will show you the face of the one who carries this burden in your family. Stay until the end, because the revelation will come suddenly. Beloved, comment, I stand in faith if you are ready to fight this battle in prayer. Support this message with super thanks if you feel led, so more souls can hear heaven's word in their darkest hour. God says, I am not punishing. I'm restoring. What the enemy thought would be a curse, I will make a testimony. This HIV will not have the last word, because I, the Lord, I am the Alpha and the Omega. And through your hands, through your voice, through your tears, I will bring comfort and light. Archangel Michael declares, prepare, because before this week is over, you will hear the news more clearly. The name, the face, the truth will come. But God says, do not let fear rule you. Let love, prayer, and faith rise in you. This is your divine assignment. Like this video right now if you receive this. Comment your angel number to seal your alignment with heaven. Share this with someone you love. And subscribe so you never miss what heaven is revealing in this hour. Because, my child, the story does not end with HIV. The story ends with God's mercy, God's love, and God's healing power. My child, hear the sound of my voice through this message. For heaven is not speaking to frighten you, but to awaken you. The Spirit of the Lord says there is a hidden battle unfolding in your house. A battle that was meant to remain covered, but God Himself is pulling back the veil. Someone close to you has just been tested, and the result shook even them to their core. It was HIV positive, and while the world would label this as a death sentence, heaven calls it an invitation to a miracle. God says, do not allow panic to rule you, for panic comes from the enemy, but peace comes from me. Even in this diagnosis, I am still Lord. Even in this brokenness, I am still the healer. Even in this news, I am still the restorer. You were not meant to stumble on this word by accident. No, beloved. It is confirmation that your spirit is already sensing something shifting in your circle. And God is speaking through this message to tell you, do not run, do not reject, do not harden your heart, for you are the one chosen to cover them in prayer. Archangel Michael declares, the same hand that shielded the Hebrew children from the fire, the same God who closed the lion's mouth for Daniel, will stretch his hand now to shield the one you love who carries this news in their body. Do you not know, my beloved, that what the enemy meant to shame you will become the testimony that draws souls to the kingdom? Do you not realize that what man called incurable, God calls reversible? And do you not understand that when this message reached your ears, it was because heaven needed to confirm the stirring in your heart? You already felt someone was in danger, but you did not know how to name it. God says, now you know, but you will not carry this burden alone. My angels stand guard, my spirit covers you, and my promise has already gone ahead. Stay with me, precious soul, for the revelation is only beginning. This word carries a depth that will unfold as you linger, and the hidden detail you are waiting for, the identity, the connection, the reason this is revealed now, will be shown before the end of this message. God says, patience will bring clarity, but fear will only blind you. Therefore, lean into this moment. Breathe. Do not resist the flow, for heaven is pouring healing balm even as you listen. Like this video right now to declare that fear has no hold over you. Comment your angel number to show that you are standing in faith, not in terror. Subscribe, beloved, for the days ahead will bring more revelations you must not miss. And share this message so that another soul on the brink of despair may hear that God has not forgotten them. My child, many of you hearing this are carrying the suspicion in your chest already. Perhaps it is a partner who has been distant, hiding behind silence and excuses. Perhaps it is a sibling who has withdrawn, carrying shame in secret. Perhaps it is even a child who strayed into paths of danger and you could not reach them in time. But God says, even if they hid it, I saw it. Even if they feared speaking it, I heard their cries. And now I reveal it to you not to harm you, but to use you as my vessel of healing. Archangel Michael declares, the very person you thought was too far gone is the one heaven is about to reach through your prayer. You see, the enemy thrives on silence, on secrets, on hidden shame. But heaven thrives on truth, on light, on revelation. This word is the light breaking through the darkness of silence. God says, do not abandon them. Do not let the stigma of man overtake the love of heaven. Remember, I did not cast away the leper, I touched him. I did not shun the sinner, I embraced them. And I'm calling you to be my arms, my voice, my mercy to the one who just received this result. Precious soul, there is power in your compassion. There is healing in your prayers. There is deliverance in your endurance. And as you cover this person, you will discover something profound. Heaven is also covering you. Beloved, comment now. I stand in faith to break the spirit of fear. If you receive this prophetic flow, seal it by liking this video, subscribing for future revelations, and supporting this message with a super thanks so that more hearts may find light in their dark hour. This is not entertainment. This is divine alignment. Heaven is speaking to you. God says, do not be quick to judge. For the one infected is not your enemy, they are your assignment. The true enemy is the spirit that wanted this diagnosis to crush your bloodline. But I tell you today, it will not prevail. Archangel Michael declares, heaven's armies are surrounding you. Fear not, for the presence of God overshadows every shadow of sickness. The Lord is saying, before this week ends, you will have confirmation of who this word is for. It may come through a conversation, it may come through a dream, it may come through an unexpected confession, but you will know because my spirit will whisper, this is the one. And when you know, you will not crumble, you will rise in faith. Stay, my beloved, for the revelation grows deeper still. The face of the one heaven is exposing will soon be made clear, but heaven says, do not fear the truth, for the truth will set them free. God says, their healing is already moving, Their testimony is already forming. Their breakthrough is already written. What was meant for tragedy will become a testimony of mercy, and the world will marvel. God says, this is not the moment to turn away. This is the moment to lean closer, for your obedience in listening will open doors for healing in your family line. Archangel Michael declares, I am standing with you, and the fire that tried to consume your loved one will not succeed, for heaven has intervened. My child, someone you love, someone tied to your story, has received news that left them trembling inside, a diagnosis that came back positive, HIV written across the report. But God says, though man has stamped it as a disease, I stamp it with my mercy. Though the world labels it a curse, I am transforming it into a testimony of breakthrough. This message is not just information. It is a divine assignment. It is your calling to rise in prayer, to rise in compassion, to rise in faith. Do not run from this word, for it was sent directly to you. Already, your heart knows the weight of it. Already, you've been sensing something hidden, a silence that did not sit right, a shadow around someone close to you. Heaven is confirming what your spirit already felt, but God says, I do not reveal to destroy, I reveal to heal. This is your moment to stand as an intercessor. Comment now, I stand in the gap, if you are ready to take your place as the shield heaven has raised up in this battle. Like this video to declare that fear will not win. Share this message so another soul may find light in their midnight hour. And subscribe now, so you do not miss the next release of divine direction that heaven is preparing for you. My beloved, God is saying, you are the one I trust to carry this person's burden with love, not condemnation. I trust you to see beyond the sickness and look into the soul. I trust you to be my hands extended, my voice of comfort, my arms of safety. This person, whether sibling, partner, child, or friend, needs your faith more than ever. Do not look at them with human eyes, look with heaven's perspective. For heaven sees not only a diagnosis, but a destiny. Heaven sees not only what has entered the bloodstream, but the blood of Jesus that still speaks louder. Archangel Michael declares, the sword of heaven is cutting through the chains of shame, breaking the spirit of fear, and protecting this soul from the whispers of despair. Listen closely, for God says, before the end of this week, you will see a sign, a dream, a confession, a sudden stirring. It will reveal the face of the one who carries this news. And when it happens, you will know it is not a coincidence, it is confirmation. This word has come to prepare your spirit, so you will not be shaken when the truth unfolds. Heaven says, do not fear, for I go before you. Do not faint, for I strengthen you. Do not despair, for my mercy covers you. My child, there is power in your words. Declare now in the comments, healing is possible, for heaven responds to faith declared aloud. If you feel this stirring, type your angel number and let it be a sign that you are aligning with the protection of heaven. Support this channel with super thanks if this word is planting faith in your soul. For in doing so, you are sowing into the work of heaven, reaching countless hearts like yours. Hear me, beloved. HIV is not the end. God says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. The virus does not get the last word. I do. This will not be a tombstone, it will be a testimony. This will not be the final chapter. It will be the beginning of a miracle. Archangel Michael declares, even now, angels of healing are being released into households, covering those who feel forgotten, surrounding those who feel stained, lifting up those who feel rejected. Beloved, this is your time to pray, to rise, to believe. The Spirit says, do not miss the weight of this word. Do not delay in your obedience. Do not sit silent. Respond in faith, and I will respond with miracles. This revelation is not finished. There is more to be unveiled in the flow of heaven's message. Stay alert, for in the next continuation, the hidden depth will come, the exact reason this was revealed now, and the specific way heaven is about to turn this diagnosis into deliverance. God says, I am not afraid of HIV. I am not limited by blood tests, nor by reports written by human hands. I am the God who spoke the universe into being, who heals the brokenhearted, who raises the dead. This sickness bows in my presence. That is why heaven is pulling you into this assignment, because you will be a witness of healing, and your testimony will carry others out of despair. Beloved, type in the comments right now, "This is not the end," as a prophetic declaration over your family, over your household, over your destiny. Like this video to shatter the agreement of fear. Subscribe so you will not miss the next prophetic wave heaven has prepared for you. And share this message, because someone connected to you is silently wrestling with news like this and needs to know they are not forgotten. My beloved, listen closely. There is someone whose silence has been speaking louder than words. They've withdrawn, they've avoided, they've carried a weight in their eyes, and heaven is saying, that silence hides the truth you are now ready to face. God says, do not harden your heart when the truth comes out. Do not let anger close the door. Do not let shame silence your compassion. I am calling you to be the bridge. And here is the deeper revelation. God says, the infected person is not just someone random in your life, but someone who is deeply tied to your destiny. The reason I reveal it to you now is because your response will determine whether they sink into despair or rise into hope. Archangel Michael declares, your words will matter more than the medicine. Your prayers will matter more than the stigma. Your faith will matter more than the diagnosis. Heaven is showing you that this person will need your covering in the days ahead. They will need your endurance when fear tries to consume them. They will need your love when shame tries to push them into hiding. Do not reject them. Do not curse them. For God says, the same mercy I poured on you in your darkest hour is the mercy I am asking you to pour on them now. Beloved, let your spirit rise above the heaviness. Do not see HIV as the end. See it as the stage for a miracle. For heaven says, I am preparing a testimony that will shock even the doctors, that will silence even the doubters, that will glorify my name in your family. My child, type in the comments. Healing will happen in my house. If your spirit is stirred, seal it by writing your angel number in faith. Support this work with a super thanks if you believe this word should reach more souls that are hanging on by a thread. God says, there is more to this story, and you must not leave too early. The deeper truth will unfold soon, and I will show you the role you must play in the miracle that is coming. Archangel Michael declares, stay watchful, for before this month ends, a sign will confirm this word to you. Do not be afraid when it comes. Rejoice, for it is proof that heaven is with you. Beloved, stay strong, stay present, stay awake. The revelation is not complete yet. Heaven says the next part will expose the exact way this storm will turn into a testimony of healing, restoration, and unity in your family. My beloved, let us go even deeper into this prophetic flow, because heaven is still speaking, and your spirit must remain open. God says, do not be shaken by what you have just heard, for I am not revealing this news to paralyze you, but to prepare you. I am not bringing this to light so you drown in fear, but so you rise in faith. I do not uncover to shame, I uncover to heal. Someone connected to you, someone tied by blood or by bond, has received the news of HIV. It came like a storm into their life, and they have been trying to carry it in silence. They are afraid of rejection, afraid of judgment, afraid that no one will ever look at them the same again. But God says, I chose you to be the voice of love that breaks the silence. I chose you to be the one who says, you are still worthy, you are still loved, you are not abandoned. Archangel Michael declares, the enemy thought this would end in despair, but heaven has already written a different ending. The sickness is not the conclusion. It is the beginning of a testimony that will carry the fragrance of hope to others. Beloved, hear this. God is turning this diagnosis into an opportunity for your household to see His hand. He is using you as a vessel to release light where shame wants to suffocate. He is calling you to pray with fire, to speak words that heal, and to stand as a wall of faith around the one who is trembling. Do not turn your back. Do not let human judgment cloud divine assignment. God says, I'm asking you to cover them, not condemn them. I am asking you to intercede, not accuse. I am asking you to stand in the gap. For the one you protect is the one I will raise. The miracle will not come through rejection. The miracle will come through compassion. My child, type in the comments right now, I choose love over fear, and watch how heaven begins to move on your behalf. Like this video to break the chains of silence. Subscribe now so you never miss the next wave of prophecy that heaven is preparing. Share this message with boldness, for someone connected to you is waiting to hear these exact words. Beloved, God says, this sickness will not write the last chapter of their life. I, the Lord, hold the pen. I will turn their tears into oil. I will turn their weakness into strength. I will turn their secret pain into an open testimony of my glory. Even now, heaven is moving. Even now, healing angels are surrounding that person. Even now, courage is being poured into your heart, for you are the one appointed to speak life into their darkness. Archangel Michael declares, do not fear their weakness, for your words of faith will be their shield. Do not fear their diagnosis, for your prayers will be their protection. Do not fear the future, for heaven already holds it. God says, before this month ends, you will know exactly who this word is about. I will confirm it in a dream, in a confession, in a sudden stirring that leaves no doubt. But do not respond with panic. Respond with prayer. Do not respond with anger. Respond with love. Do not respond with rejection. Respond with the embrace of heaven. Beloved, comment now. Healing will flow in my house. To release prophetic agreement. If this word has touched your spirit, seal it by declaring your angel number below, for heaven is aligning you with divine protection. Support this message with a super thanks if you believe it should reach thousands more who need the same reassurance. Do you see, my beloved? The enemy thought this diagnosis would scatter you, but God says, I will use it to unite you. I will use it to strengthen your prayers. I will use it to reveal that I am still Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. The world may say HIV is incurable, but heaven says nothing is impossible with me. The doctors may give a report, but my word is the final authority. And my word says, by his stripes, you are healed. Archangel Michael declares, stand tall, for heaven is not finished. Watch, for the revelation is not over. Stay, for in the next outpouring, the Spirit will show you the exact way your prayers will break chains and the specific role you must play in protecting your family from fear, shame, and despair. Beloved, lean in even closer, for heaven is still speaking, and this part carries the weight of your role in what God is unfolding. God says, I did not allow this revelation to reach you so that you would feel helpless. I allowed it so you would recognize your power in me. You are not just a bystander in this story. You are my chosen intercessor, my warrior of light, my vessel of love. Archangel Michael declares, the one who tested positive is not beyond hope, not beyond mercy, not beyond the hand of God. They are standing on the edge of despair, but your voice, your prayer, your faith can pull them back into life. Beloved, do you not know the strength of your words? When you speak healing, the heavens echo it. When you pray in faith, angels are dispatched. When you declare life, the spirit of death trembles. God says, I have given you the authority to cover your house, to cover your bloodline, to cover the one who feels forgotten. This is why I chose you. This is why you are hearing this word. The Lord is saying, you are the one I trust to handle this revelation with compassion, not judgment. You are the one I trust to stand in the gap when others walk away. You are the one I trust to carry my love where shame has tried to take root. Archangel Michael declares, "The enemy has tried to use this diagnosis to inject fear, but heaven will use it to ignite faith. The enemy has whispered shame, but heaven will declare glory. The enemy has planned isolation, but heaven is releasing restoration." Beloved, type in the comments right now, "I am chosen to protect my family," and let your declaration break the chains the enemy wanted to build around you. Like this video as an act of faith that you are stepping into your divine assignment. Subscribe now so you will never miss the next release of heaven's guidance. And share this word, for someone connected to you is praying for a sign right now. Listen closely. God says, "Your role is not small. You will be the shield of prayer that blocks the arrows of despair. You will be the voice of hope when silence feels heavy. You will be the one to remind them that sickness does not define their destiny, that my love is greater than their shame, and that healing is still possible." Heaven is calling you to pray consistently, to declare daily, to refuse to let fear build a nest in your home. This is your mantle, an intercessor, a covering, a light bearer. Do not think your prayers are weak. Do not underestimate your tears. God says, "Every time you whisper their name to me, heaven responds. Every time you speak my word over their life, darkness loses ground. Every time you declare life, you push back death." Your prayers are not empty. They are arrows of fire piercing the night. Archangel Michael declares, "Stand, child of God, for your faith is a weapon, your compassion is a shield, your endurance is a fortress." Beloved, comment now, "I will not let fear win," to declare your victory over the spirit of despair. Write your angel number to seal your alignment with heaven's promise. Support this channel with a super thanks if you believe this message must reach other families facing the same silent battles. And hear this, my child. God says, "I will show you that your prayers carry more power than you imagine." You will begin to see small signs of hope, strength returning where there was weakness, joy rising where there was sorrow, courage being restored where there was fear. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that I am moving because you are praying. Heaven is saying, do not give up when you don't see change immediately. Keep standing, keep declaring, keep loving, for the testimony is already forming. Before this season ends, beloved, the one who carries this diagnosis will look at you with tears and say, "You kept me alive when I wanted to give up." And you will know it was not by your strength, but by God's Spirit working through you. Archangel Michael declares, your house is under divine protection. Fear will not rule. Shame will not consume. The power of God will be seen. Stay with me, beloved, for the next revelation will show you not only the healing that is coming, but how heaven will use this situation to restore unity, rebuild trust, and birth miracles in your family that will echo for generations.